Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you're my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for your love prepares a path before me in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the power to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I'm unafraid. Freedom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and stay on my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your divine light. Amen. Um, we here. What did we learn today, Pisces? All right, so I'm gonna tell you what I learned. All right, so what I learned this morning, we came to the platform with the best laid plan, right? Everything had got laid out early in the AM. While we're awake right now, let me tell you. Um, because I was supposed to came to y'all earlier, so by 10 o'clock I had did a video for one of the one of the sprays that I have, and then I was gonna take 30 minutes and then come back. Right, 10 o'clock. I had 10 o'clock on my mind. Anyway, so by 10 o'clock my phone down, and I was just taking a short minute because I hadn't stopped all day, and turned on something that I listened to, played that. I just woke up. Okay, the phone was dead and everything. So my plan was 10, but they said 3:09 because that's when I looked at my phone and it was dead. All right, but it still gave me the time. I don't know how that works, but apparently that's something they do now. Anyway, um, we came this morning, and it was, why is this even important, right? So why was this even important? And so I ran down the message the way I was supposed to, did everything that I was supposed to, mirrored the cameras the way I was supposed to, gave y'all the backdrop as to why it was being done that way, right? Now, for everybody that is a part of this channel, that has been here, that follows, that came in and understands, something, something is awry. And these are people who can feel, trust, know that the intuition is not all discernment in life, right? Some people, I should have got some water before I got here. I just came. Majestic Grace, hey, I'm supposed to be in the bed. Girl, me too. But I was supposed to already be here for y'all. But apparently, it happens when it's supposed to happen. Anyway, so the lady, I was telling y'all, what was happening in this, that, and the third. So out of nowhere, some lady came to the channel. She wrote a comment and she said, "Was this just a video about you?" Right? If you have been on this channel or you know anything about this channel, um, I can read tarot, not a tarot reader. Um, I just am what I am, right? So some of the things that I be saying to y'all, um, a lot of the stuff that just comes out pertaining to y'all just happens. I tell y'all about me. And the reason why I tell y'all about me is because I don't want whatever karmic attachment, whatever da 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 da. Everybody has to search their own souls, okay? And that's a fact. So that man ain't ever lied when he said that. Mind you, somebody else said it before he said it. Either fucking way, worry about yourself. And so the thing that threw me was I said, I know I delivered that message the way I was supposed to, right? And although everything happened, I'm just supposed to go with the flow. So, regardless of whether or not the camera turned off, regardless of whether or not the shit stopped working, right after I set that shit the fuck up, the show must go on. Meaning, life is still gonna go on. Whether or not you get stuck in the loop or not, life is still gonna go on. People are still gonna move the way they gonna move. And you can be a dumbass, excuse my French, but you can be a dumbass and want to focus on everybody else's lives and situations and stuff, or you can figure out how to focus on yourself and your own stuff and your own situations, because clearly you're at tarot for a reason. People come to tarot for a reason, right? Now, when it comes to the tarot community, for some reason people have it in their fucking head that y'all are all bums and losers. Y'all don't have no fucking jobs. Y'all are not productive in life. Y'all just get up and go hug trees, and that may be true for a lot of it, right? But on another note, my channel, and although it may be small and incomparable to some of the bigger ones, my channel is full of people with real jobs, right? Lives, kids, real situations. The reason why they came to tarot is because something happened, and all of a sudden their life seemed to be doing something a little different, a little strange. So my people are actual people, real live people that have lives and want to make them better and have been on the path of, exactly that. Now, I also teach that, why are we listening to people in the world that don't make sense? Because I've seen some of what goes on, and if it's the crazier, the better. And I ain't judging because, we're all a little mad here. That's how we have to get here. But look at the shit that brought us here. Look at how the pathway led you to whatever particular situation and circumstances. And if we're all being honest, it's our own shit. Yes, conditioning, da 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 da. Everything we talk about all day long, fucking play this part. The thinking process from how you got there to now being an adult and now finally seeing things as clearly as you can. And a bitch came over here and said, "Was this just a video about you?" Yes, ho, and it's always going to be a video about me. If you don't like it and that's not the way you learn, then sorry, God made you the way He made you, but I'm not that. So at the end of the day, I have me. So I'm going to tell you about me. And if my life is running in conjunction or in whatever this is with yours, then bitch, you better buckle up and you better learn fucking quick. Because when you first get here, it seems like, all magical and mystical and, and it's great. It is. But bitches be on your ass when you get to this point, okay? Because they don't want you to win. but I do, and so does God, and we love you. Okay, so figure it out and figure it out quick. And I may deliver the message in a very harsh way, but hey, put your big girl drawers on and figure out why that nigga that you came over here for is doing whatever he doing. And I think you're a white lady, so when be mindful that when I say it, I'm talking to all of y'all, white, black, and everything in fucking between, because there is no excuses. All right. So since we passed that now, focus on yourself. That's the message. That's the journey. That's the tarot. Focus on yourself. Build yourself. Understand why it is that you have allowed whatever situations, whether it be from, however they gonna call it, your past trauma. Understand how that got you to here, and accountability is gonna be your best fucking friend. Cause shit, play as fuck up. We be doing shit. I mean, look at the world. It's nice stuff out here. Like, you should want to touch it. You should want to have a good ass time. Like, what fucking type of system builds shit and then don't want people to have it? Oh, ours. That's the one. All right. So now, what did we learn today? I said, going back to the message, because the hoe had me crazy. Like, do you not understand? Like, how do you not understand this is about you? And ma'am, you better take whatever lesson I give you and put it in your motherfucking pocket, cause I'm probably gonna be the only bitch that ain't gonna lie to you about something, cause I ain't got nothing to gain from your ass, cause you ain't gonna do nothing anyway but come over here and get on my nerves. So honey, you better understand the best advice is one that's being given because I have a real fucking life, and I don't like whatever this is. And I love God, so I'm very obedient and coming over here to even give you my message, because guess what? I wasn't even a person that wanted to get online and tell you my business. I'm a person like everybody else. I get online, have fun, do my little dumbass skits, and go. Because, I'm a good ass fucking time and I like having a good time. But instead, I'm over here giving you all my damn business, to the world, letting everybody know that, niggas be playing in my face too, and so does the system and everything else. And you thought that shit was fucking fun? Like, bitch, are you dumb? Anyway, we need to see it from multiple lenses because apparently that was what the message was about, right? Because I had that camera set up facing that camera, and this camera saw everything. Y'all saw everything, but y'all didn't see each other. And so there is a difference in people's thought processes and also the way they are raised. So even in everything that I just said to your monkey ass, when you see this, honey, I love you, and we are still, friends. All right. So there's that. No harm, no foul. Just say, whatever you gonna say. Cause I think you might be white anyway. Like I said, just say that it's the angry black woman syndrome. But over here, you may get your ass beat because I love you. And they said, "Rod spoil the child." We're gonna give you the very hard truth. All black women are not just angry and wanting to just be yelling at everybody and da 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 da. No, we want y'all to get it and get it fucking quickly. Like, the way we had to fucking get it and get it quickly. So roll this shit through your brain. The journey is about you. And if you out here telling other people's story, then bitch, you're doing it wrong. Cause why? Like, I got a story. Love my story. Or leave me alone, bitch. All right. So, Pisces energy is about sensing the unseen. Your new setup mirrors exactly that. Some audiences see the full picture, Twitch. Some only see a slice, TikTok, and some are bridging the two, YouTube. You was doing the other thing because this is what y'all always do because this is how we got here anyway. This is literally a 3D version of how perception works in the spiritual realm. So remember, everything happens in the spirit realm first. So my spirit was telling me that you need some rest before you go on camera, and then you're going to be a whole lot more crankier. And then that thing that I just did would have been a whole lot more, because I was already outside all day. And mind you, I didn't even realize that my nice pretty lights that I put outside today did not turn on because I didn't turn them on. So take that as the lesson. You're learning to hold both wide angle truth and narrow personal connection at the same time. That's advanced teaching. Now, it may seem like a whole lot of nothing to y'all, right? But if I can get your brain to now understand that there is just not one, steady full view. There are so many different angles that people see. Somebody, you may be the best person to everybody, and everybody knows that I am a great person. Everybody knows I'll give you the shirt off my back. Everybody also knows that I'll cuss your fucking ass out. Everybody also knows that boundaries are important to me. But people who don't know me don't know any of that. So all they come on and the first impression is, bitch, like who you thought you was, and why you online cussing me the fuck out? Well, because I promise you, you're gonna be a whole lot better even after the fact, because it's gonna start to make you think like, oh, she not that far off from the situation. I know I'm not, because guess what? I got a real life and I got shit that I like to do in life, and somehow, I'm sitting here loving what I am doing, telling y'all my business, giving lessons, understanding other people's stuff, seeing it from other people's perspectives, being able to figure out loops a whole lot faster, showing myself or teaching myself or understanding myself through everything that I'm doing with y'all, how to make my journey better. How to make the journey better. Majestic Grace said if she can't relate, she could just say that. I mean, she could just say that, but what she said was this just a video about you? And I said, if that's all you learned, then yes, the fuck it was. I kept out the fuck part. I don't know why I've been saying that a lot lately, but either way, yes, ma'am, it was about me. And hopefully we can make your journey and your story about you, and when you get the courage to sit your ass online in front of the camera and be criticized and everything else, because y'all be talking shit. Meanwhile, back at band camp, guess what? Like, comment, and share, bitch, because I don't give a damn what you talking about. Just like, comment, and share, because other than that, you're just helping me in my algorithm, ho. So go with that. Troll the fuck out of me, okay? Because guess what? When I feel like it and on the days that I have time, I troll back. Like, if not for nothing, the shit's fun. So, you know, be the one or the two. Take it however it resonates. I do not mind. Either way, like, comment, and share, please and thank you. I'm still on a mission. The goal is to pay off my house in full before the end of the year. Now, I know that seems like, to a lot of y'all, that's a lot. And it could be, but the universe is big. So I'm sure it's just a drop in the bucket. And also, on top of that, there's so many things that are happening right now in the mix and match community, the swirl community for everybody, right? That one day that could not even also be a dream, right? And so, who are y'all to tell me how big or how little that I should dream? The only thing you should do again is like, comment, and share. Because if you really, want to see miracles happen, start by like, comment, and sharing, even in the real world. You see what I'm saying? It translates online and offline. Start being a better person. So yesterday, before I came here, I was a little hungry, so I was like, let me go ahead and get me some broccoli, because I was thinking it was going to be a power food and it was going to get me, the boost that I need. Anyway, I ordered some fried rice with it. Probably shouldn't have had that because it came with steamed rice. But anyway, I wanted to get a little jiggy with it, so I got the fried rice, right? And the gravy. So I came on in and I ate my food, and as I'm sitting here, I'm like, that was a good ass, option, right? And I've been choosing healthier options lately. So the other day I was on my way to go to McDonald's and I was going to get me a frappe. But mid, as I had already drove my ass the fuck over there, but as I was getting ready to turn in there, I looked at my son and I said, we should go get smoothies. And he said, why? Like, we already here. Like, what the fuck you thinking? And I said, the reason why, because I gave him the option, to let him know why I was saying that. I said, because smoothies have nutrients. What we about to get has sugar. We went and got the smoothies. Because I remember, if not for nothing, last week I had went and got a smoothie when I didn't feel all that great, right? I felt like I was coming down with something. But either way, I went and got me a smoothie. B12, and what else did I put in it? Oh, I just added strawberries because it was a green smoothie, one that was packed full of, nutrients anyway. So I added strawberries and then I got the B12. And the next fucking day, I felt amazing. Because I probably just needed a little bit of, help, a little vitamin, a little whatever. Either way, point of it is choosing better options. When you start to learn or you start to broaden or expand, because it said expanding your reach in the grid, that means that class is getting bigger, and class is getting bigger because if not for nothing, people are fucking learning. Like, people are fucking learning, and like they coming online really really quickly, and so it's kind of almost like double dutch, here. So not for nothing, because any and every question is welcome here. So I'm just, saying what I'm saying when I was even saying what I'm saying to her, only because it be the tone for me. Like yesterday when I was outside, no, this was before. A man, all right, so a man out of nowhere yesterday thought he was my motherfucking dad. Excuse that word because that one was harsh. Anyway, so the night before last, I posted, lasers are focused, okay? To the point. All right. I had a laser, posted a laser, went the fuck to bed. I woke up and my inbox was fucking going crazy, jumping, right? And I mean jumping. A laser was such a hot commodity, right? All right. So anyway, I had already said something too, and when I posted it, it was already getting dark. So normally I don't fuck around with nobody at nighttime, and cause bitch, the block is hot. All right, and don't. Anyway, so um, the people that I talked to, probably like 10, because as soon as I posted it, it just went crazy. But anyway, I lay down with the sleep. So now it's going even more crazy. So by the time I wake up, it's 5 o'clock. So normally, I am 8 to 6, 8 to 6, whatever it is that I'm doing, because you know those are good hours for me. So I sent that to everybody, 8 to 6, da 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 da. Because honestly, I don't give a fuck if they all show up at the same time. Whoever got their money out that I take it from is getting a laser. Okay, so first come first serve. Or some people really get jiggy with it, and guess what they do? They cash at me and they be like, "Bitch, that's mine." Okay, money talks, bullshit runs the marathon. Apply that to your life. Okay, that's a bar. That's a lesson. Write it down. All right. Um, so a guy starts texting. It's about 5 something, right? It's still dark outside. 6 something. I'll say that. Anyway, I was, organizing it ready for all the stuff I was doing yesterday. So this man, he was a Spanish guy. He said, I got to be at work by 8. I live near you because I seen you wrote Conyers. He paid attention because most of these motherfuckers don't even read nothing. They just start talking. I stay by you about 15 minutes. Um, can I swing by there on my way to work? Now, who am I to stop a working man? I'm woke. He woke. Fuck it. Man comes by. He picks up the. He first of all, I didn't know how the laser even worked. All I knew was I googled it. Google gave me the image. So another bar. Cause if you're not learning nothing here, it's because you're not listening. Cause I'm giving you every fucking thing without fucking giving you everything. So the man shows up. The man shows me how to turn the laser on, what the laser, does. Because again, I explained to him as soon as he walked up, this is the laser. This is where I get it from. This is, what it is. Because once you get it, you get it. So you better make sure you do whatever you're going to do with it right here, right now in my face. So basically, he got the gist of it. He starts to show me how it works, and so it's like he's a contractor, Spanish guy, and so he says he does tile and shit. So he lays the laser down and then it gives him the perfect line, and then that's the way he gets the shit done, right? So anyway, he says that he got a laser in his truck, but his friend, his homeboy, needed a laser, and so he told his homeboy, it's a laser posted right here. This is probably gonna be the closest you're gonna get, because apparently these motherfuckers is high as fuck. Mind you, I be knocking prices down like a motherfucker, because I'm an angel, okay? So I'm here to do what I need to do, and whatever they do, everybody can win fucking with me, okay? Because I'll be making sure. Anyway, long story short, if you didn't get the gist of all of that, the laser was the important part, okay? What do lasers do? Take it how it resonates. Um, okay. You are no longer teaching from one platform, one frame. So many people are watching. You being whatever you are. You could be a mom, you could be a teacher, you could be a lawyer, you could be all of these things, okay? All at once, right? And so what your children see from you, or what your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your auntie or your mother or da 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 sees from you, is probably different than what your friends, or why somebody giving me you don't have no friends. Okay, so somebody may not have no friends. So everybody could be looking at whoever this person is from just a lens of this person is weird, strange, creepy, maybe. Um, how we slipped in that hole, I don't know. Take it how it resonates, because I feel like that's important. Y'all, so in real life, right, I'm sitting here doing shit right in y'all face. Right in your face, right? And if not for nothing, this is how important being able to pay attention is, but also how important once they start taking information from y'all, people can do shit right in your face and it don't even matter. So thank you for whatever that was. Thank you. Um, I'm writing. Y'all see that? So y'all can take a snapshot of it, this, that, and the third, da 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 da, right? And not for nothing, one, I don't. This ain't really my handwriting, but it's my handwriting. One of three of them apparently, or four, I don't know, five, six. Take it how it resonates. But only a select few people are going to be able to read that, because only a select few people know what cursive writing is. Mind you, anybody that's my age knows probably what cursive writing is. They knows how to read it. Probably knows, just knows. But a lot of younger people taking notes, writing shit right in their face, and they not gonna know nothing about it, because what the fuck is that? That's foreign. This is foreign to them. So the importance of a setup is not just technical. The importance of your life, the importance of your path, the importance of wherever you are, however you are, whatever you're doing. is symbolic, spiritual, and deeply tied to every message. So if you can't find a message just walking out your fucking door, I feel sad for you because the universe is definitely talking. And I don't know if y'all was listening yesterday, but where I was, it was very windy. It's doing that thing again. So last year there was a pocket that we hit that felt like it had Arctic, like a little cold undertone to it. And so yesterday it wasn't the cold undertone, but it was the wind that kept catching me. Like it was almost like saying the universe is saying, y'all better listen. Y'all better listen. And it kept repeating it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Mind y'all, the bells. The bells, where are the bells, right? Because it was funny, but I wasn't listening. I said that girl's name is Bella, right? My middle name is LaBelle. It kept being Bell, 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 Bell. And then all of a sudden, I came across the bells. So there's some guy, he does restoration or he does building, I don't know, because when I seen him, it was quick. But the thing is it was almost like it tuned my body real quick because I got stuck the minute like he hit something, and then it just rippled all the way through my body. And so as I was listening and as that was happening, I was looking at some of the comments, and that's what everybody kept saying. Mind you, when he was saying "fuck him," standing by the bell, and I'm like, is that the Liberty Bell or what bell is that? But then I don't think it was the Liberty Bell because I know that's in Philadelphia. But the fact of the matter is the universe is calling for the bells. Y'all, where the fuck is the bells at? And why? What was the importance of? Y'all already know, because y'all already know. But I feel like when the universe is telling us to do certain things, like it would be almost amazing if you was ever able to hear all of those bells ringing at the same time all throughout the universe. Like, can you imagine the cleansing that the air would probably get just from that? So here we are, demonstrates multiple perspectives. Your message isn't just one size fits all. The message is for everybody. It's for the collective. And again, if y'all didn't understand how your message isn't one size fits all and any of this didn't play into the collective, I'm confused because each one teach one. It takes a village. These are all old lessons. And every time something gets altered or the path goes astray or you get taken off and you realize, like, hold on, something got moved, we always got to go back to the beginning. And although that may feel like a setback, it's not. It's the way that you figure out what step that you missed along the way. Mind y'all, if y'all can all remember, I told y'all a story about my son and how I had to get him a tutor at one point in time, and how the tutor ended up having to take him all the way back to kindergarten and teaching every lesson until she figured out what step he missed. And then once he got that step, it was no stopping him. It was honors, it was all types of stuff behind that. So again, life teaching you the lesson. It is a point in time where you have to stop just doing, just doing, and start consciously understanding what is happening. Like, we've been driving to work every day to the tune of now we do it unbeknownst to us. Like, how the fuck did we even get here? Like, my brain was somewhere else, but since I'm so used to just doing this thing, now I can do it unconsciously too. Like, it's just a pattern in my life. But now my brain wants to do this, but I'm consciously, subconsciously driving a place that, like, how the fuck did I get here? Like, did I even stop at lights? Why do I not remember? Because it's the same exact humdrum ass damn thing. And then after the pattern gets, corrupted by relationships, situations that happen in life, stuff that we feel, oh, woe is me, because shit, when it's happening, I don't give a damn whether or not I'm supposed to be accountable for this shit. Like, why is it happening? Period. Like, I don't want to hear all that mumbo jumbo, da 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 da, this too shall pass. Bitch, when is it passing? How long I gotta be in this cycle? What I got? So I get it, but you have to be in that cycle as long as it takes for you to look at your damn self. Like, how did I get here? Let me tell you. My brother told me not to do da 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 da. This what happened. My mama said this. This what happened along the way. I don't know how I missed that step. These motherfuckers was doing, again, another harsh one, but fuck them. They was doing this. These people, but mind you, the key ingredient to this whole entire salad is why did you go there? Why were you there for so long? How did you get manipulated into that? I know you're better than that. I'm definitely smarter than that. But again, on the journey called life, we have a good time. We stick around sometimes a little too long. We enjoy something a little too much that's, not shit. Don't judge me, judge your mammy. Cause shit, everything I did, she probably did times 10. I had a little fun, maybe a lot. Judge your fun for you. Either way, the energy of life, Earth School, the universe flows differently. Depending upon who's watching, whose jeepers, creepers, peepers is on it. And then there's them people. Because it's groups of people running around here, right? And although some of us get to, move to different tables and with different groups, because, we just fit in. Because that's the way we're designed. We're designed to fit in. We're designed to be able to go into any situation or scenario because when God sends us, it's either lessons or blessings or everything in between or just all of it. Either way, you're going to learn something here, right? So the lady said, I don't know why I can't ever remember the actual words when I get here because I forgot. It was definitely important, but what she said was, if she said when I spaz and I when I spaz and I crash out, are you gonna leave? Y'all, the important thing in life is being whatever the fuck you are, right? Being whoever you are. And when people find out that you are a nice person, they tend to want to try to play in your face real quick, right? Because of course you have to be stupid to be nice. Like, I don't even understand the correlation between the two, but okay. Anybody that's nice definitely has stupid written across their head, so their forehead. So apparently I have stupid written across my forehead because I'm nice, right? But also, if you actually really looking at it, it should say so many more words, right? Like, don't fuck with her, she's crazy, whatever the words suggest or tell you, right? My brother be like, she ain't got no good intentions for you, right? That's what he be telling them. Cause I look at everything, especially from the beginning, under you get ready to try to play in my face. So this is get ready to be a nice little game, right? And it be funny the whole entire time until it ain't funny no more, right? And that takes however long, depending upon. Okay? Now let me get a tissue. So depending upon whatever, whoever, however, is going to be dependent upon how long it takes for me to make the next phone call, right? Because there be phone calls in between here and there, right? Mm. And it's so funny because my brother, I done created a pattern to the tune of, even my brother said one time, I do this thing, right? When somebody got on my nerves already, and I'm contemplating, bitch, whether or not I'm about to tell God that you are getting ready to be ejected from this situation, right? Because I told y'all I'll be creating towers and shit, right? So if I start talking to God and I start saying, God, it's time to eject this one, because y'all be trying me, right? And so the process is I start cleaning, and this is not a natural normal clean. This is, I gotta touch everything in the building, right? That type of clean. And I'm not joking. Because in my mind, the process of everything that I have to touch in this house or wherever I the fuck am when it happens, is a long process. And it could potentially take at least 3, 4, 5 days, right? And so my whole entire focus and goal is going to be to clean the energy. So that way I can see very, very clearly as to how quickly you about to get the fuck up out my face, right? And so my brother happened to call me one time and I was in the middle of the cleaning process. And I didn't realize how mad I was until he made me laugh. And what my brother said was, he listening to everything I'm saying while I'm going through cleaning this, that, and the third. And he waited for the perfect moment. And then he said, Ty. I said, huh? He said, you madder than a motherfucker, ain't you? Yes, the fuck I was. Mind you, I was just calm, cleaning, talking, venting, but my brother knew. So the signals for everybody are not the same, because I'm also the same person that will be laughing while I'm on your ass. Like, I don't know if it's a nervous thing, but most of the time before, if it's a lot of stuff happening and you already know, and mind you, I'll be giving warnings. I'll be giving warnings early. Like, don't trust that. Do not trust that. Because, just because I be looking like this, don't mean, because I always think it's funny. And in my mind, I'll be thinking that it's funny because you saw stupid on my forehead. Now the joke's on you because, you thought wrong. Each one teach one. So, hey Kathy, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. But I just commented and asked you, please don't let me drag it to. Listen, I love Cardi B album because at least she is fucking being honest. Because how many times have I sat in front of y'all and I have said, the way you bring it is going to be the way it gets given. Because I don't know who taught the spiritual community that getting rid of your shadow or your ego or da 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 da. Like, if y'all been listening to me, I've been saying the same thing the whole entire time. Never switched up, never changed. Because at the end of the day, it's alive and well, and whatever you bring it, however you bring it, it is going to be the way it gets done. So I don't know who started teaching that, but I was never with it. Because at the end of the day, them shadows be the ones, when there's smoke, there's fire. What you want me to do? Oh, they're just joking. No, my lessons and my studies have shown me and have told me when the person's actions start being actiony, bitch, you better get active. So I don't know who taught that lesson, but I was not a part of it. I must have missed that in the Heavenly Fathereth, you know, scrolleth, because what I was being taught was an eye for an eye. They put their hands out to touch it. You put your hands out so they can withdraw it. You see what I'm saying? So she said, drag it to hell. Shit, drag it beneath hell. Drag it into the fucking, like, wherever it's gonna go deep, go deep. But most of the time, by the time it didn't happen like that, it's because God done told me, like, I done did all that I can by holding you back. And I know I got this, but I do see what they doing, so I can't hold you back any longer. I see that you just need to be able to, get them. And sometimes God just be like, get them anyway, because, get them. Revenge is mine, saith the Lord, and I am the Lordeth. I am the Lord's, okay? I come. Hello. Get it together. In the image of. Oh, you wanted me to turn the other cheek. Okay, so you can hit me again. Mind y'all, I did that. I sat on this channel and I told y'all that. These people keep doing, and I said, God, get your people. Like, do you not see them? They keep on trying it. Like, what is wrong with them? Like, y'all, I had this very conversation right here. So again, look at your life. What is it doing? What is it telling you? What do you need to see? What do you need to know? What do you need to understand? And how can my story help you? But again, if you can't hear it say, those who have eyes, let them see. Those who have ears, let them hear. Certain situations that are happening right now are on autopilot. So if you are a person that is on autopilot, excuse me, then just do your job and, do your job. Everybody was on autopilot. Even Judas was on autopilot. But then you hear about all the lies, because in one scenario, because listen, and I don't even know if y'all realize some of the stories that get told, they don't make no fucking sense. Because if I whisper to you and I tell you that you are going to do something, that means you're on assignment. That means the job has to be completed. That means even if you wanted to sway from the job, you still have to do the job. So how the fuck y'all mad at me for doing my job? All right. Then in another translation, it all sounds sneaky, is all I'm telling you. In another translation, it says that Jesus switched spots with Judas. So Judas is the one that got, persecuted and everything else up there. Apparently Jesus ascended into heaven. If that was the case also, then that would be trickery. So to me, it seems like every story that gets told don't make no sense. And then when I'm questioning it, then it's like, okay, well then this would happen. No, you can't add sidebars to the shit. It's either what you said or it's not. And I'm gonna keep questioning it because it don't make no damn sense. You have to make it make sense to me. So that's all I'm saying. I ain't judging nobody. I ain't trying to question nobody, but I'm questioning every fucking body and every fucking thing. So if you don't have the answer, then find me somebody that do. Or let's just go talk to God about it, okay? Because I'm still confused as to the spell that even was. Why does it take also a child, me being a child, to know and ask questions, and y'all is grown-ass fucking adults, and even still to this day, when I turn into a grown-ass adult, y'all niggas is still following the same thing. Who put the spell on the people with Jesus? Because Jesus is not God. God is not Jesus. You can't sit at the right hand and also be God. You can't say to yourself and to your followers or your people, I am not God, and they not hear you say that you are not God. Like, what the fuck is that? But mind y'all, it gets deeper than that, because that's not the only spell that was cast into the world. But again, how can you repeat it? How can you say it? How can you hear it? And how can you not fucking hear it? Because there is a thing. When you're meant to hear it is when you're meant to see it. When you're meant to see it is when you're meant to hear it. Some people, it just ain't clicking. It's not clicking. But why? I was a kid and I grew up. Like, I'm grown now. And they still believe the same exact thing. And will stare you down, give you the death stare, give you the, give you the business, and still not comprehend. He said it. Like, I ain't say it. Jesus said it. So are you, like, you only got to listen to me. Listen to what Jesus said. And so if you listen to what Jesus said, like, believe him the first time. He said what he said. It wasn't no, secret door or none of that. He said that. I heard him. Yep, that's what y'all wrote. So if you wrote it wrong, just say we wrote it wrong. We corrupted the text. And then let God deal with you, because on the other side of that, there is something that happens if you have led the world amok and astray. I don't give a damn whether or not the whole religion is fake, okay? In my mind and in my world, universal law says if you corrupt something, you are now responsible for the corruption. As many people as the corruption have hit, you are responsible for it. I don't give a damn what you say. And depending upon how long the infraction has been, that's even worse. Do you know how many people can fall in under fucking 100,000 years, 100 years? How many souls, how many people, how many bodies can fall in under the karmic responsibility for da 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 da? So let me tell y'all something that happened. I was scrolling, minding my business the other day, right? And all of a sudden I see some white kids filming, right? They look like they was having a good time. And then all unprovoked, there's this big grown ass white dude, right? With a gun, getting ready to these little white kids, right? Mind you, he's done slammed these kids on the ground. He's doing all types of stuff that he can do to these kids, right? Pulling short up, pulling but mind you, the fear that I had in my body, the anger that I had in my body, for multiple reasons. Hearing a child call for their fucking mom because some grown ass, nasty ass, and they keep being them types of people, keep being them, keep being the same ones over and over again, right? But mind you, this is now on their same color, same race, same everything. So in my mind says, that's fucking crazy. My mind also says, until they see it more, they not going to stop the thing that they do. And it's sad that it has to be reversed in order for somebody to understand you should not be doing certain things. You should not be doing certain things to anybody. But instead, until people start seeing it happen in reverse, they're not going to get it. But me as a mom, me as a person, me as a human being, a humanitarian person who basically is for everybody, it hurt my heart to hear somebody's child beg and plead for their fucking life because some big ass, nasty ass, grown ass, intoxicated ass, should know better ass is out doing more of what they're doing and has the audacity to be the people sitting in control. Person was apparently allegedly intoxicated. Person never allegedly got a breathalyzer because, privilege of their skin color. Mind you, the crime, the infraction happened on the same skin color. And again, It's not going to stop until the other parents feel what so many countless black parents have felt. And I'm not wishing nothing on nobody. All I'm saying is the thing that needs to happen is collectively everybody has to understand how exactly right, how disgusting the behaviors have been for a while now. Like, wow. You mean to tell me this has been allowed to go on for hundreds of years and nobody has ever thought that it was disgusting? Nobody has ever thought that, oh, we should not be doing that. Nobody ever thought that these are my fellow, human beings on earth. But it's funny how the tables are seemingly turning, and it's them now that is doing whatever they're doing to them, because now they can't blame us because we said we just gonna sit over here and mind our business. But now people are seeing who really truly have been doing whatever they've been doing. But mind you, people have been seeing truly what they've been doing for forever. But here we go. Remember I said it was gonna come full circle? Because from different lenses, from different scopes, it's not like you don't see something until it's happening to you. Why? It's right in your face. Because remember, I told you, y'all were right here. Y'all were turned another way. Y'all were looking at me, but mind y'all didn't see everything else that was behind the scenes. All cameras were pointed at me, but none of y'all seen any of each other. Well, hold on. Twitch seen uh, uh, TikTok and on my business. Like, it's people that's being even told all the business, and they still acting like they don't see it. Like, they are behind the scenes. So, something came across the other day, and it was about a slave and a master. Anyway, the whole thing was weird, but anyway, the whole point of it was that there was a group of people who did these rituals and things of that nature. Them people again, right? And so a lot of the stuff that they did just was wicked and evil, right? To other people. But mind you, the things that they did to their own people, like the kids growing up, was wild. Okay? Because apparently, to train up a child is literal. Like, it's literal, but it's very literal. So if you want to continue on behaviors and things of that nature, then apparently you have to allow the child to witness, you know, the bullshit. But depending upon the child, it could leave scars, trauma. So for some children, it could be nothing, like, seeing nothing, and they just carry on the behavior and hey. But what about the ones that come in and they're gun-ho because now you invited me into this and this is all I know, or the ones who it leaves stuck because everybody's not so, welcoming to some of the bullshit, and it leaves traumatic injuries, to people growing up, and they're, not wanting to get involved with the family or anything like that, and then the family's looking at them weird because of the fact that we didn't introduce you to this, and why are you so soft, and da 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 da, and now you could potentially want to go tell on the family, so we got to lock you the fuck up, and so it just continues to perpetuate abuse and this, that, and the third. And so again, everybody has been living here. Everybody has been living here collectively on earth, right? A lot of us don't know what people in Israel, a lot of us don't know what people in Kentucky, a lot of us don't know what people in Africa, a lot of us don't know what people fucking down the street. It don't even matter what they doing or how they grew up or how they're being raised or what's happening behind the four walls or the closed doors. We only see what we see. So, like, if there's an Indian family down the street, they could be the most proper Indian family, under the sun. But a lot of us see Indian street food videos and a lot of, other weird things that could be potentially happening. And so you may look at that whole collective group of people under the same lens. You can't. Just because somebody does something doesn't necessarily mean that equates to the whole entire community being a certain type of way. So although I keep saying it keeps being them, there is a lot of good thems even in those communities. There's a lot of good thems even in the black communities. There's a lot of good thems even in the Spanish communities. Because don't get it wrong, y'all Spanish motherfuckers be just as racist as anybody else too. And I don't know why people don't understand that it is everywhere. Everybody has the same exact attitude when it comes to certain things. Mm. So I don't understand why it is that people can't understand. Like, we have people that are part of what they would say our culture, our whatever, 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 that we don't fuck with. Cause nigga, they is way too damn hood, ghetto, da 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 da, or we don't fuck with them because they way too bougie, da 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 da, or they don't fuck with us because it happens. It happens. Now, are we going as far as, killing, beating, da 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 da? No, maybe not that far. So maybe they took it an extra step. Um, but again, none of it makes it right. Um, Nobody has really the room because, everybody should be trying to figure out what you need to be doing. Um, and even the best laid plans go awry. So, but that's what I learned. I don't know if any of that rang true for any of y'all. But what did we learn today? Even the best laid plans go awry. So know and understand, we make plans, God laughs. That is a saying for a reason. Because when I came, I had it all together. I had it all planned out. I put time, preparation, everything in it for it to just go to shit. But I still went through with the plan. Like, we improvise. I still had to go. The show must go on. We still have to live. We still have to do whatever it is. We still get to do whatever it is. So remember also in the process, I said even changing our mindset is very much important when it comes to even the way we talk to ourselves, the wordings that we use. We have to increase our affirmations. We have to, or we should want to, we get to, because we're still here. And yes, there's a lot of stuff that's, because of the Titan in you, wink at the period. I know that's right. And yeah, I just want to tell y'all that I'm proud of y'all, because for those of you that understand that tarot is a journey, the journey of you, um, and this is how you grow, this is how you learn, this is how that's how. Um, let me see. Oh, it's not there. Uh, yeah, it's not there. I was seeing if there was this book that was down there, I was gonna get y'all. Anyway, the book is called I Don't Teach Tarot. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. I Don't Teach Tarot. If you don't have that, go to Amazon and cop that. All right, because I Don't Teach Tarot was written by me. All right. So it gives y'all a little insight to tarot and my story and the journey and da 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 da. But in the process of me not teaching tarot, you'll learn tarot. So if you don't have it, go to Amazon, search me up, Talicia L. Harmon. Maybe if I can attach it to here, hopefully I will be able to. If not, go to Amazon and get you a copy of I Don't Teach Tarot. And if you find anything in there that, you think is interesting, let me know. And once I get the copy, because I got some, I think is right here, then maybe we'll go over it. But if not, yeah, go get you I Don't Teach Tarot. But there's also a lot of other things that I did that are there too. So that also helps me. Um, but yeah, it's the journey, and this is our journey. Your journey is specific, individual to you. Yes, there's other people around. Hopefully they are enhancing the journey. If they not, get rid of them. I mean, it's easier said than done, but it can be done. Growth, elevation, a better situation, scenario, something that is really what's the word that I want to use? Really, it's the word when it is like a requirement of you. Like I forgot what the word is, but anyway, something that really is deserving of you. All right, a lifestyle that you are deserving of, and whatever you think of it, add times 10 on it. All right, because life is fucking good, even in the bad shit. Like, y'all, I don't know how many times some shit didn't happen, and it may be frightening, whatever, at the time, but then after you collectively get together with whoever was a part of whatever the bullshit was, it is always a good time talking about that shit. Like, y'all, we almost just lost our motherfucking lives. We don't really want to do that too much, but y'all. And then y'all start talking about all the scenarios, like we almost went to jail, da, 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 da. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all don't have none of them stories. I do. Maybe that, tells how regular I am. But either way, some of the most fun nights was some nights that, shit probably was not the best, but it was the best. J Money, hi. Welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, y'all. I love y'all. And so I'll see y'all at 8:15. Same bat time, same bat channel. And yes, the stories will always be about me, okay? Because who the fuck else you want me to talk about? That was strange. But anyway, I love you. Welcome, for you being here. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Me too.